Goddess Nephthys. She is very well known as the Dark Goddess. We will talk more about that. And also, she is the representation of the direction west, and is known for being the sister of Isis, which makes her very strong, being the sister of Isis. Anyhow, here is her hieroglyphics, titles, alternative names and spellings, and symbols.
Dark Goddess, Death Goddess, Chrome Goddess, Bitch Goddess, Snake Goddess, Horse Goddess, Earth Goddess, Moon Goddess, Death Bringer, Sleep Giver, Wise Woman, Aged Crone, Old Woman, Dream Weaver, Dark Mother, we've all known, Wish Giver, Wisdom Bringer, Night Woman, Dark Queen, Grandmother, Rain Bringer, Mother, all men fear to see, Dark Goddess,
Queen of the night, come to us and fill us with thy might. Bring to us thy dark and mighty power as we raise thy coat of power.
Goddess Nephthys. I hope you liked the music. It was perfect for her, called Dark Goddess. I really like that song for her. It is a little spooky, but in some ways. But a lot of the people misunderstand that she is a Dark Goddess, so they assume that she is evil. She is not. Everyone has a dark and a light side to them. She just manages more of the dark side, and she is actually a very peaceful goddess to deal with, and a lot of people work with this goddess Nephthys. The reason why she is mainly called the Dark Goddess is because of her husband, which we will tell later because I don't like to get that out too soon. Well, anyhow, she is also sister to Isis, and Isis and her have a very special bond. They have always been very close sisters, but related to her husband, that kind of interferes sometimes. And she is a mother of a very powerful god, which might surprise you, it may not. Well, anyhow, she is goddess of dark magic, dreams, enchantment, intuition, spirituality, peace, prophecy, and protection. Now, like I said, dark magic, people think, oh my goodness, in the pagan community, we don't see magic as either dark or white. There is no such thing, at least to my religion, anyhow, that I practice, or that I see. A lot of pagans will say to you that there is no such thing as dark and white magic. That is mainly a portrayal that was put on us by other religions, which is not true. If someone hears the word dark goddess or dark, they automatically think of evil. Without the dark, we would not have the light. Just think about that. And her being goddess of dreams, she actually helps you with your dreams, and dreams are very important to us. Enchantment, in tradition, And her being goddess of spirituality, that is a very powerful thing to be goddess of, you know, to help people with the spirituality. So if you're having problems with your spirituality, not knowing which direction you want to go with this, you can call Nephthys. You don't even have to be an Egyptian or even a pagan to call on her. You can call on her if you want. Just ask her, you know, to help you with your spirituality path. And her being goddess of peace, if you want peace in your place. And if you want help with seeing your past life or your future prophecy, there you go. And if you want protection. Now, her sacred animals are apes, dogs, hawks, snakes, sphinxes, vultures, horses. And her being a more of an all-purpose goddess, I mean, there's a lot of things. Anyhow, she is dark goddess. You would think that her sacred color would be black, when actually, again, black is a representation of protection and not evil, and we spell negativity. But her color is not black, it is actually white. And white is an all-purpose color. It colors everything. Now, her sacred stone I could not find. Now, she has the same motto, of course, as Isis did, her being the full-blooded sister of Isis. Her motto is Nut. Her father is Geb. Now, as you may or may not know, Goddess Nut is the sky goddess, and God Geb is god of the sun. They are very important, and you will usually see Nut and Geb laying underneath Nut when she's stretched out above him. We will learn more about Nut. She will be our next goddess that we will go over. Now, Nephthys is wife of Set, or Seth, god of darkness. Now, Seth, a lot of people have talked about him before in the Other God video. Please relate to him to learn more about him. But just think of the rivalry between Nephthys and Isis's family. Isis being associated with Horus, and Seth tore apart Horus basically and spread him across the world, stuff like that. Lots of rivalries. Isis being the adopted mother of Horus, and Horus actually having his right eye taken out by Seth. I mean, there's a lot of dark history between Seth and Isis and Ra and stuff like that. So can you imagine the family reunions between Nephthys and Isis? Woo! I wouldn't want to be there. Anyhow, a very special divine child that she had was Anubis. God of dogs, but not only that, but protector of the dead. Anubis has kind of grown on me thanks to my one friend, Lady Silver Vixen. Thanks a lot. But anyhow, I kind of got really into Anubis as of late. Anyhow, I am my familiar as a cat. But anyhow, Anubis is actually a very purpose god, meaning that he doesn't pick sides. So he doesn't choose in the family between Seth and in the war between Seth and Isis, I would say, in Ra. He kind of stays even grounds. He doesn't choose sides. Some people will say that Nephthys is Anubis' mother, birth mother, and Anubis' adopted mother is Isis. The reason Nephthys gave up her child Anubis in the beginning was because of the threat of him dying. If you want to find out more about that story, I'm sure I will add a link about the story below, because there's no way I have all that time to talk about it. Well, anyhow, this has been it for Goddess Nephthys, and I hope you enjoyed it, and may the gods and goddesses bless you all.